Hello, YouTube. I've got most of the fabricating done that I needed to do to get the transmission swap underway. I didn't film myself making it because I don't work as fast as I used to anymore, and I would have ended up with about 12 hours of video. But I took some pictures along the way, so I will share those with you now, and then we'll talk about it. We'll start out with the rear cross member. Okay, here is what I came up with for the rear cross member. You're looking at the top of it right now. That's driver's side over there, passenger side. And what I needed to, from where the rear mount was on the 4-speed, for the ZF5, I needed to go back 3 7/8 inches and down 1 1/8 inches. So I just sectioned the rear cross member, welded a couple plates on, and moved it the necessary distance. I was hoping to just slide this cross member back on the frame, but unfortunately the frame kind of right behind this bends up, so it wouldn't have worked out to just slide that back. But this didn't work too bad. I think it's going to be all right. So next we'll look at the clutch linkage I came up with for mounting the master cylinder. Okay, here's the bracket I came up with for the mounting the clutch master cylinder. It's made out of just pieces of scrap I had laying around. It bolts onto the frame right here where the bracket bolted on for the clutch linkage in the old transmission. And the clutch rod down out of the cab comes onto here. The master cylinder rod goes onto there. This bolt is welded on, it's fixed. There will be a pin going on there. And the bell crank here is limited mechanically in its travel, so it can't go beyond the travel of the rod that goes into the master cylinder, so I don't have to worry about it pounding ruining the master cylinder. It's mechanically limited right there. So Let me grab the master cylinder. I'll throw it on here real quick. So this is how it looks with the master cylinder mounted on it. It's just, I've got it loose on there. There'll be a washer and a pin go on here. I don't have it here right now. Also on this, the bolt that goes through there that this pivots on, I cut a notch in this one part of the bracket so that the head of the bolt fits in there snugly and the bolt cannot turn, because I want this tubing pivoting on the bolt instead of the bolt pivoting on these pieces of steel. So that's good. Another thing I did, the clutch rod that comes from here on up to the pedal. This is the old one. I decided to make a new one. I just took some 3/8 rod, cut some threads onto it, bought a couple of Heim joints, and I did that for 3 reasons. One, the old one's getting a little worn anyway, and of course the Heim joints are a superior pivot point to just the rod sticking through a hole. And with this, mainly, with this I have adjustability. I can screw the Heim joints, both of them, in and out, and either lengthen or shorten it as is required. So that's what I did with that. I don't know what else to tell you. Between the pictures that I just put on and everything else, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Like I said before, there'll be a washer goes on here behind this cotter key, and I've got a washer and a pin go behind there. I'm not going to mount this on the truck full time until I get the engine and transmission in there, because I don't want to accidentally smash this. So let's go up and take a look at the truck, and I'll let you in on a couple other things. While I was underneath the truck taking it apart, I noticed that my radius arm bushings were starting to look a little shabby. So I figured, as long as I was at it, I put new radius arm bushings and axle pivot bushings in it. I put the fancy new polyurethane bushings in it, so I expect it'll handle like a Ferrari now. I haven't tightened them up yet. I don't want to tighten up the nuts and bolts until I get the engine and transmission in, because and get it at its normal ride height, because I don't want to put any preload on the bushings. The engine is painted. I wasn't going to paint it, but I thought, what the heck. All I need to do now is put the manifolds on, and it'll be ready to go in the truck. Also, I got a new set of 411 gears, 411 ring and pinion for this thing, because, you know, why leave any part of the drivetrain untouched? Actually, it's that's the beauty of having an overdrive transmission. The truck right now has 3.0 gears in it, and with the ZF5 in overdrive, the engine RPM going down the road will be almost the same as the 3.0 gears with the old 4-speed. So I think next week I'm probably going to start thinking about putting the engine and transmission back into this thing. Not sure how that'll go, but we'll take you along for the ride. So until then, everyone out there, have a good day.